Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, it's Jane. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys, today's video is going to be a get ready with me / chit chat. Someone reached out to me on my Instagram. I was like, Jane, you've never really talked about friendship on your YouTube channel. I would want to know your views on friendship. When I saw this message, I had a second thought because I have a reason why I have never spoken about friendship on my channel. But since you guys are curious, if people want to know how I view friendship and all that, then maybe I might just do a video. The reason why I have not done a video on friendship is because I'm not the best person to speak on friendship, if you ask me. But yeah, let's just get into this video. Before we get into this video, I want to say that I don't, just because of people that I probably had issues with, that will come here and start saying you don't know the word of friendship. I know that is why I have never done a video like this. And you know, let me just say, I've just been running away from anything friendship videos. But then 2022, we are not running away from anything. Okay, content is content, and that is it. I'm just going to talk on why friendship breakups hurt the most compared to like romantic, breakups, and I'm going to give you my reasons. So much expectations. A lot of people expect too much in friendship. You forget that people don't owe you shit. If anyone wants to help you, if anyone wants to support you, it is out of their will, and they've made the conscious decision to support you. And if anyone feels like, okay, I don't want to help this person, it is also their decision. You don't have to expect too much from people who are also still figuring life. Some people will say, oh, my friend, didn't do this, didn't do that for me when I was in this problem. I needed them the most, they were not there. What if they couldn't really help you? The only thing they could do at that point was give you moral support, but they couldn't come through for you. Or they could also be too busy not to be there, even though I know some people purposely not want to come through for you. You need to understand that these people also have their own issues. A lot of people max like their feelings a lot, and I'm one of those people. Like, I just feel like people are going through so much and you don't want to bring so much of your own negativity to their lives. Do you understand what I mean? So I don't really like to tell people my problem. I have never filmed with this phone before, and I feel like I'm looking white. You have so much expectations to friendship because this person, you have no physical attachment to them. You guys are just friends, and you don't expect them to hurt you. You expect them to trust you, to be there for you more than someone who you are romantically involved with, because we already know the world that we are in and how things get down. There are times where you just expect them to be reasonable, understanding, because they've probably been there with you through thick and thin. But the truth is, sometimes they're looking for who will be there for them. You can't really blame them of their actions and all that. Although I'm that one friend that will come through for you, the best way that I can. If I'm comfortable enough, I will do so much more for my friends. I don't mind when my friend tells me, girl, this is happening to me. I'll be like, you know what, let's go and relieve stress. I am going to be that type of friend that would always pull up for my friends. I am that kind of person, but I feel like some situations sometimes have made me fall out with some people, and they don't understand me. They feel like I did that because that is just who I am, but really that is not who I am. Anyone who knows me in depth know that that is not me. But situations have made me fall out with some people, which I'm not even proud of, to be honest. Friendship breakup hurts the most because every chance that my romantic relationship can break up, but I just don't see me and my friend breaking up. And you trust them with so much, you tell them so much, and at the end of the day, if you guys fall out, you see some dirty ass friends that go about telling your escapades or things that you both did together to other people. That literally hurts me. Like, I'm not even going to cap. Like, honestly, I would just cancel you completely. Like, if you go about telling my problem or something that I have probably told you in confidence to other people, I'm the type of person that if I break up with friends, I'm not going to go about telling people, okay, this is why we broke up or that kind of thing. But if I cut someone off and people just notice that, okay, you guys don't really, you know, stay together and all that, I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, I just saw that certain things, you know, we're not just aligning, and I just needed to, like, we are cool, but maybe you might not see us hang out as we used to. That's just a straight up, you know, it's not your choice if you want to go and ask the person. That's a business. The person might not even notice that I've cut them off, but that's your own business. Not taking, you know, life seriously, you know. When I mean not taking life seriously is because some people will be like, oh, communication failed, we stop talking and all that. All those kind of things don't move me. I don't know how people say she stopped talking to me. I don't know how those things move me, because for me, I feel like people are going through so much that you don't know, and they are still trying to figure out life, and then you are coming to tell them, please, you stop talking to me, you did this, we cut communication failed, this, that. I'm not even going to answer you, because life is too hard. You're there killing yourself, should not talk to me, should not reply my message, should not do this one, should not do that one. I'm like, oh, when you have time, sha. I have this habit of, there's a time where things just get too much, get clouded in my head, and I'm just like, everybody stay on your lane, like, leave me the fuck alone. Do you get? My friends know this. I can just zone out, like, literally, and come back after like a week or two and be like, hi. That's just me, because it's just too much. There's just too much going on in my head, and I just needed to calm down. Another thing that breakup friendship is that you're being friends with people because you want to be friends with them, yeah, but then you realize that they're probably with you for some sort of gain. That one, 9 pain pass, because you're like, okay, I really genuinely wanted to be this person's friend, but what did they do? They ended up, you know, being there for the gains, and then you realize that once they get what they were with you for, that's the end, and then you begin to feel very, very hurt. That one used to end that because you just wish that you didn't invite that person. Some sort of seasonal friendship, the energy drops, everything just goes south, and you're like, wow, where are all these people? You realize that it's just certain things that bring you guys together. Your relationship is just seasonal with these people. You guys just come together on certain occasions. Another thing we don't know is that some people get into friendships or relationship traumatized, which is normal. You probably haven't healed from your previous friendship, and you're getting into another one. It's still going to keep affecting you, okay? That is why when I say I don't need friends now, doesn't mean that in the future I'm not going to have friends. I just feel like I haven't healed yet, and I haven't made myself a friend. Do you get what I mean? I haven't made myself a friend to be somebody's friend. That's why I said I don't want people in my space. I genuinely right now do not like people. I'm traumatized that I might hurt you, and I don't want to hurt you. That's why I said I don't want people in my space. I have my reasons. I have never really given out these reasons, but this is my trauma. I just feel like I will end up hurting that person, and I don't want to, okay? I really do not want to. So I rather we just love each other from afar on social media and all that, but I don't want to bring anyone into my inner circle, because I feel like we'll end up fighting, and I would hurt you, and then you might even hate me, and then probably go around talking shit. I want to make myself a friend before I can bring people into my space. I like to learn people, so that way I know how to support them and just be there for them in a way that they are not in my space. You get what I mean? Exactly. One thing that people forget is that change is very much constant. People are going to move on. Your paths might not be compatible anymore. You find out that people are not compatible as friends anymore, and then they just want to move on with their life. Me, I fuck with who is real with me. Also, that's why I said loyalty is not really what keeps friendship for me. It's about who is real with me. That's just as simple. Another thing that I feel like, ruin friendship, that break up friendships or will hurt you more when you guys break up, is if you let outsiders into your friendship. So let's assume you're friends with somebody and you guys are very, very close in a way, and you guys are very, very close, but what you try to mix up friendship. Like, we all have people that we pipe with on a normal. Let's be realistic. I have people that I go to the club with. I have people that I would go to somewhere fun with that is not the club, and all that. But when you try to mix up your friendship, let's assume that I have a friend and then I bring somebody else that I'm not really close to into the friendship, there is every chance that that person, they might end up bonding together, and then I start getting jealous. Okay, why are they together? Why are they bonding together? And then problems begin to come into the friendship. And not even that, let's assume that two of them fall out, you're now in the middle. Okay, who am I supposed to side? That's why I don't try to bring myself in between. Like, when fights happen, I just try to mind my business. Like, you guys will settle your shit. I just put myself in the middle. Like, don't inherit people's enemies, in my opinion. I have people that some of my friends don't fuck with, but I still fuck with them because why? It's not my business. So don't try to mix up your friendship. I feel like people that mix friendship, like, you have a certain group that you do certain things with, and then you bring them over to your other friendship, and then when there is now fights, you're now the gossip. I feel like people that do that are people that want to gossip. Have different circles, but don't bring your different circles together. That's just me. I feel like people that do that are gossip and messy as fuck. Like, just stay one place. I'm not even going to lie, I used to be that person that used to, like, if I want to do something, I'll be like, okay, let me invite this person, and they're all from different groups, and then at the end of it, I'll be like, we divide match, and I didn't really vibe might not be match. If I have a friend that is too entitled, I'm just going to break up with them, and it's for the healthy reasons. Because I've had situations whereby I'll have a problem and someone will be like, why don't you just go to this your friend, talk to this your friend, I know that she can help you, he can help you. And I'm like, I have my reasons why I didn't talk to that person, because I'm not entitled. I've seen situations whereby maybe you needed money, and then this your friend has the money, they know about the problem, but then they choose to go and buy themselves stuff or treat themselves. I'm not gonna get mad that they went to treat themselves. So people will be like, talk to your friend, tell her to do this, tell her to do this. I'm just like, I'm not that entitled girl. Like, if you feel like you want to help me, help me. If you don't want to, it's fine. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to use your money or support me. Even if you're doing a business, for example, and that business is booming, they will never promote your business. They will just buy from you regardless. It's still support. So don't try to feel entitled that you must post my business or that kind of thing. I used to feel that way before, but as far as you've bought an item from me, that is somewhat of a support, and I'm happy that you supported me in that way. And sometimes you don't even know that your friends are spreading the word for you, like telling people, oh, I know this person that probably does. Like, I've plugged a lot of people. I've plugged people that I've never even bought from. That's just who I am. I'll tell you, oh, I came across this page on Instagram that does this. I have a food business, and when I was in business, or maybe I don't have what you're looking for, I will tell you somebody you could probably go to that I feel like will give you the best. I don't even know that person sometimes, or I might know them, but I don't know them personally, but I still plug. So support goes in different ways. Don't try feeling entitled that person has to post you. So people generally don't like posting promotions in any way. That's just who they are, and you're forcing them to do what they don't like to do. That's where the whole cheerleading stuff comes from. But don't try to cheer other people when you haven't even cheered your friend. Like, don't be a cheerlead for other people and you're not clapping for your friends. Expectations in friendship shouldn't be more than respect, loyalty, boundaries. Like if we have issues, come talk to me about it. Don't go talk to somebody. I don't even want to be your bedroom talk if you're in a relationship. Like, come talk to me, confront me about it. Don't go telling somebody else, you know, that we are having issues or I did something to you. And most of the time, you that they are talking about, you are very clueless about what you probably did. That is something that you did unknowingly, but because the person didn't talk to you about it, you're clueless that you guys are fighting. If you see people talking about me behind my back, like, shut it down. You shouldn't even be there, except you're there just to hear. Like, I had a situation sometime last year, and a friend of mine was like, so you knew all of this was happening? And I'm like, it's not my business. I'm that friend that if you don't want to like cheerlead me when I'm trying to grow, please, when I start popping or when I blow, please don't come and say I've been there like from the beginning, because honey, you have not been there. You were not what? You were not there. I didn't see you. I didn't see you being there because what? You didn't cheerlead me. You didn't plug me when I wanted you to plug me, okay, to get there. I worked my ass to get what? To get there. So cheerlead your friends now before they blow, so that when they blow, they are not going to leave you, okay? They are not going to say, I don't know you, and then maybe that's the time you even need them the most. This is what my makeup looks like. I hope that this video that I've made is interesting. Thank you guys so much for staying through this get ready with me. Yeah, I love my face beats. I love how I look. I'm about to film another video with this makeup because it cannot waste. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, turn on your post notification bell. I hope you learned one or two, and I hope my view on friendship, you know, I feel like the video was all over the place, but I tried my best that I can. I just don't like talking about these things, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned one or two, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.